The next stage that I'm going to show you, or the next technique I'm going to show you, is applying the 2010 sharpening. So I'm going to merge all the visible layers, merge and copy, and I'm going to call this 20. Now I'm going up to the filters, so I need to check that I'm on the correct layer. Up to the filters, now I'm going down to the sharpen menu, and I'm going to choose unsharp mask. And I'm going to set the amount and radius both to 20 for this layer. Now I'm going to Control J to copy this layer. I'm going to rename it 10, and I'm going to do the same process again. So into the filter menu, sharpen, unsharp mask. I'm going to set these both to 10 now. That's the amount and the radius. Now I'm going to go down, I'm going to press Alt, I'm going to select the mask. I'm going to apply a mask to both layers. Now working on the 20 layer first, I'm going to select my brush. I'm going to make sure it's a reasonably big brush. At this sort of scale, we're looking about 120 odds, 127 I've chosen there. I'm making sure my foreground colour is white. Black conceals, white reveals. That's a wee mistake I always make. Now the backslash key shows you where the filter's been, where the mask has been applied. And I'm making sure I've got the soft brush, an appropriate size, and I'm just going to reveal the face. Yeah, so there's another mistake that I've made there. I do that all the time. I'm making sure. So I'm just going to Control Z to undo that, make sure I'm on the mask. And I'm just going to reveal the eyes, the nose and the mouth, and quite big broad strokes here. The problem with this technique when used with the frequency separation is it undoes the frequency separation. So I don't want to do the whole face, just this area here, but I don't mind it being a wee bit harsher and a wee bit sharper, because I want people's eyes drawn into this. Now I'm going to go into the 10. I'm going to reduce the brush size again, so I'm back down to about 50, and this time making sure I'm on the mask, and I'm just going to reveal the eyes, and nice and close. And the end of the nose, in the most prominent area, and then across the mouth, making sure that that's all there is, and that's it. So now when we go back onto it, I group these together. I'll call that 2010. Now this is a technique I discovered on YouTube from a photographer called Glenn Dewis, I'm sure I'm sure that's how you pronounce his name. His YouTube tutorials are pretty helpful. So that's just a wee example of the before and after. It's very subtle, very, very subtle, but it's enough to just draw your focus to the face. And that is the 2010 unsharpening, 2010 sharpening technique.